Hello everyone, welcome you all for the third session on module 1, which is a vector calculus. So here in this session, let us learn about the solenoidal vector and the irrotational vector. So what is a solenoidal vector? So if a vector f, any vector f is said to be a solenoidal vector if divergence of f should be equal to 0. And the same vector f is said to be an irrotational vector if curl of vector f should be equal to 0. So remember, any vector f is said to be a solenoidal vector if divergence of that vector becomes 0, and any vector f is said to be an irrotational vector if the curl of that particular vector it should be equal to 0. So this irrotational vector is also called as the conservative field or a potential field, and when vector f is irrotational and there always exists a scalar point function phi such that grad phi is equal to vector f, and then the phi is called as the scalar potential of vector f. So these are the points that we have to remember before we get into the detailed study of the solenoidal and irrotational vector. So let us see few examples how exactly we can find the solenoidal and irrotational vector. So the first problem, show that vector f is equal to xi plus yj plus zk cap, xi plus yj divided by x square plus y square, which is both solenoidal and irrotational. So we have to show this vector f is solenoidal as well as irrotational. So when do we say a vector f is solenoidal? If divergence of f is equal to 0. So now let us consider divergence f, that is nothing but del dot f. What is del? Del is nothing but dou by dou xi plus dou by dou yj plus dou by dou z k cap, dot product with vector f. Vector f, as it is, if you take, it will become little complicated. So we are going to split that into like this. It is x by x square plus y square I cap, and second term is the numerator second term y divided by x square plus y square into j cap. So now let us perform the dot product between these two vectors. I dot I is 1, j dot j is 1. There is no k here exists, so it is 0 plus 0 into k cap. Dou by dou z into k becomes 0. So only dou by dou x of x by x square plus y square and dou by dou y of y by x square plus y square. So partial differentiation of the term with respect to x gives us, this is in the form of u by v. Apply the quotient rule. It is u into v into differentiation of u minus u into differentiation of v by v square. So when we do so, it is x square plus y square into differentiation of x is 1 minus, we keep x as it is, and differentiation of denominator is 2x. So when we do so, this is what the term we get, plus. Similarly, applying the quotient rule and differentiating this, we get this term. So the flower bracket are from here to here. So now the common term is, so x square minus 2x square is minus x square, and here y square and 2y square is minus y square. So take out 1 by x square plus y square whole square as a common term. The numerator we have y square minus x square from the first term and x square minus y square from the second term. When you observe, plus y square minus y square gets cancelled, minus x square and plus x square gets cancelled. So the entire thing is going to be resulting in 0. Therefore, divergence of a vector f is 0, which implies that vector f is a solenoidal vector. So which implies the vector f is a solenoidal vector. So similarly, we have to show that the given vector is an irrotational vector. So in order to show vector f is an irrotational vector, so we have to prove that curl of a vector is 0. So curl of a vector should be equal to 0. The determinant is from here to here. Okay, so del cross vector f. Del is one vector and vector f is another vector. So determinant of two vectors is I, j, k in the first row. The I component, j component and k component of the del is dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z. And vector f whose I component is x by x square plus y square, y by x square plus y square and 0. So now we have to solve this determinant. So we all know how to solve the determinant. It is I into, leave this row and this column, we have this term. So we have to evaluate this determinant, which is dou by dou y of 0 minus dou by dou z of y by x square plus y square. So as there are no z terms here, this entire thing is the constant and differentiation of constant is 0. So we have written 0. Similarly, the second term is minus j into, leave this column and this row where j is present. So we have to evaluate the determinant of this term, this term, this and this term. So we get that also as 0, and the determinant of k last term plus k into dou by dou x operating on dou by k, leave this column where k is present and leave the row where k is present. So we have dou by dou x operating on this dou by dou x of y by x square plus y square and minus dou by dou y of x by x square plus y square. So when we solve this determinant, we have got this, and first two terms are 0. Dou by dou x of this, the numerator is y, so we keep it as it is. Differentiation of 1 by x square plus y square is minus 1 by x square plus y square the whole square, and differentiation of x square is minus 2x. Differentiation of x square is 2x. Minus is because of differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. And differentiation of x by x square plus y square with respect to y. So x is in the numerator, constant, keep it as it is. Differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So keeping this in the mind, differentiation of x square by y square is minus 1 by x square plus y square the whole square, and differentiation of y square is 2y. So we have written it. So one is a positive term and the other one is a negative term, gets cancelled, and we have curl f is equal to 0, which implies that vector f is irrotational. So it was asked us to prove, prove that the given vector f is solenoidal and irrotational. So we could prove the result. Similarly, there is another problem. Show that vector f is equal to y plus zi plus z plus xj plus x plus y k cap is irrotational, and also find the scalar function phi such that vector f is equal to grad phi. So we have to be little careful here. There are two parts of the problem. One is we have to show that the vector f is irrotational, and the other one is find the scalar function phi by using this result. So now, in order to show the vector f is an irrotational vector, we have to prove that curl f is 0. We have to prove that curl of an vector f is 0. So consider curl f. Curl f is nothing but determinant. Curl f is del cross vector f. So del cross vector f, it is a cross product of two vectors, I, j, k in the first row. Second row is elements of del, and third row is elements of f, I component, j component and k component. On solving the determinant, I cap into dou by dou y operating on x plus y is 1. Dou by dou z operating on this is minus 1. Similarly, j cap into dou by dou x operating on x plus y is 1. Dou by dou z operating on y plus z is minus 1. Then k into dou by dou x operating on z plus x is 1. Dou by dou y operating on this is minus 1. So if you look at this, minus 1 plus 1 cancels, minus 1 plus 1 cancels, minus 1 plus 1 cancels. It shows that vector f, the curl f is 0, and therefore we can conclude the vector is an irrotational vector. Vector f given as an irrotational vector. So first part of the problem is done now. Now we have to do the second part of the problem. The second part of the problem is find the scalar function such that vector f is equal to grad phi. So consider vector f is equal to grad phi. Here grad phi is nothing but dou phi by dou xi, dou phi by dou yj, dou phi by dou z k cap. So dou phi we have to find, but on the other side we have vector f. So vector f has been given by y plus zi plus z plus xj and x plus y k cap. Whatever f was given, the same f we have taken. Now observe, compare both I components, j components and k components on both the sides. So you can observe dou phi by dou x here, that is an I component. On the other side, I component is y plus z. So consider dou phi by dou x is equal to y plus z. Our aim is to find phi. So we need to eliminate dou by dou x from this term. So how do we eliminate the derivative? Elimination of the derivative is possible by integrating it, the inverse process. So integrate with respect to x, because the independent variable here is x. So integrate with respect to x. We get phi is equal to integration of y plus z with respect to x. And since it is a partial differentiation, when we integrate or when we differentiate partially with respect to x, y and z acts as a constant. Therefore, constant of integration here is function of the variables y and z. So call this as, let us integrate this now. Integration of y with respect to x is xy and z is constant. Integration of dx is xz and constant of integration is f1 of y comma z. Call the equation 1 and keep it aside. Similarly, when we compare the I component, we had got this. Similarly, let us evaluate the j component. J component is dou phi dou y j, and on the other side we have z plus x j. So consider that dou phi by dou y is equal to z plus x. Again, dou by dou y need to be eliminated. For that we have to integrate with respect to y. So integration with respect to y. Dou by dou y and integration with respect to y gets cancelled. You get phi. Integration of z plus x. And since integration is with respect to y, x and z acts as a constant and function of which is a constant of integration. Integration of z with respect to y is yz. Integration of x with respect to y is xy and constant of integration is f2. So call this as equation 2 and keep it aside. At last compare the k component. So k component is dou phi by dou z which is equal to x plus y. Again we want phi. So dou by dou z need to be eliminated. So integrate with respect to z. So here it is z. And when we integrate with respect to z, function of x and y is a constant of integration. So phi is equal to integration of z with respect to z. So here we have x plus y. Integration of x with respect to z is xz. Integration of y is y into z and constant of integration is f3 of x comma y. Call that as equation 3. So now you can observe there are 3 equations for phi. There are 3 expressions for y, but we have to have only one expression. So we have to combine all these 3. So when you observe for equation 1, 2 and 3, so whatever the terms which are there already, repeatedly write them first. And then from equation 1, you need to find f1 of x, y comma z. So that f1 must be obtained from equation 2 and equation 3. The term which has only y and z. The term which has only y and z, which is yz, you can identify from equation 2 and 3. Similarly, from equation 2, we have to find f2 of x comma z. So now leave equation 2. From equation 1 and equation 3, you have to find a term which has only x and z. So we can find x into z there. Similarly, you can find out f3. So when you find all these things, you can write down phi as xz plus yz plus xy. A simple comparison is going to make us conclude phi from all the 3 expansions of phi which we have obtained. So this is how we have to obtain the scalar potential. So let us see another example. Find the value of a constant a such that vector field vector f is equal to a xy minus z cube I cap a minus 2 x square j cap plus 1 minus a into x z square k cap is rotational, and hence find the scalar function phi such that vector f is equal to grad phi. So here there are 2 parts of the problem. One is we have to find the value of a with the condition that the given vector is an irrotational, and then we have to find the function phi by using vector f is equal to grad phi. So now to find constant a, we have to see that it is given vector f is an irrotational vector. Given vector f is irrotational, it means that curl of that vector is 0. It is already given to us that curl of a vector is 0. So let us write that curl of f, which is del cross f, which is I j k dou by dou x dou by dou y dou by dou z, I component, j component and k component of vector f, and it is given as 0 because it is an irrotational. Irrotational means curl of f is 0. So with that we have to evaluate this determinant. The determinant, when we evaluate it, I into dou by dou y of this, dou by dou z of this, you can see it is 0. J into dou by dou x operating on this term and dou by dou z operating on this term gives us 1 minus a z square plus 3z square, and k cap into dou by dou x of this minus dou by dou y of this gives us a minus 2 into 2x minus ax. the entire thing is 0. This 0 is nothing but 0i plus 0j plus 0k cap. We can write it in this way. Now you can compare on both the sides. When we compare, the I component is 0. The j component is, here we have this term, and the other side we have 0. So a minus 4 into z square plus 3z square is equal to 0. And multiply this 2 inside the bracket and take a minus 4 into x into k is equal to 0 vector. So we have just compared the j component and k component on both the sides. So when we compare them on both the sides, a minus 4 and a minus 4 is equal to 0, which gives us a is equal to 4. So with the condition that vector f is an irrotational vector, considering that, we could find the constant a, which is equal to 4. The second part of the problem is, we have to find the scalar potential phi by using vector f, grad phi is equal to vector f. So consider your vector f. There was an a present in the first vector f which has been given, but now we have found the vector a is equal to 4. Substitute a is equal to 4 in vector f and then consider it. So grad phi is nothing but dou phi by dou xi, dou phi by dou yj plus dou phi by dou z k cap. And vector f with a is equal to 4 is this. Okay, vector f is this. Now compare the I component on both the sides. So when we compare the I component on both the sides, this with this, so this is what we get. We need to eliminate dou by dou x. So integrate with respect to x. And when we integrate with respect to x, function of yz acts as a constant of integration. So integration of 4xy with respect to x is x square by 2. 4y is as it is. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. You get 2x square y minus xz cube. And constant of integration is f1. Similarly, compare the j component and k component. J component is this. And we want phi. So phi is equal to integral of 2x square into dy, and constant of integration is f2 of y. So when we do the integration of x square, we get x cube by 3. Similarly, consider the k component. K component here is minus 3xz square dou phi by dou z. So we want phi. Phi is equal to integration of z square is z cube by 3. 3 and 3 gets cancelled. And so integration of phi is equal to integral of minus 3x z square. So into dz. So we get minus 3x z cube by 3. So 3 and 3 gets cancelled. We have only x into z cube. So we have into x into z cube with the phi of constant of integration is f3 of y comma x comma z, as we have integrated with respect to z. So we get, so now compare equation 1, 2 and 3 and you can get an expression for phi, which is equal to 2x square y minus x into z. So just a small comparison, simple comparison will fetch us the function phi. So that is how we have to evaluate. And the last problem which we have worked out, comparing or considering the given vector as an irrotational vector and finding the scalar potential type of problems are very, very important for the exam. Thank you.